Well, like what would you say as far as like running goes? What would you say to somebody that is just like starting, like on their journey? You know what I mean? Like they're getting their feet wet. They're like, oh, like cool, like I like this running thing, but like what is Strava? What is that? Oh, I'm gonna get on that. You know, like what would you say to people? I know you've probably experienced that before.
Maybe,
Like you've probably had people,
yeah, a little
right?
bit. I what I would say to them is really what I would say to myself, and
Mm,
it would be connect with them, right? Connect with them. They're asking questions, so not that you have to have the answer, but be someone that they can continue to ask questions with you. Tell them to connect with others. Bring community within them, because I feel like so often we could get lost in our own journey that journey could become lonely. And so
mm,
it's really just about bringing them in and holding on to that relationship as long as it can last. Obviously at times things have to
right.
end, but bringing them in. So if they have whatever question, because it's hard to kind of gauge that depending on what they're asking. But whatever they're asking, try to answer it if I can. An honest opinion, being open to tell them I don't know everything, but then also telling them to keep exploring. Hey, go check out this person's page or check out this website, or let me link you with somebody else. But it's really I would bring them in to build community because that's what I would feel like. If I'm asking questions, I'm opening up to someone that, hey, I like you. Talk to me. Tell me about something.
Yeah,
Give me
yeah,
some info. And so
right.
yeah, I would try to build community with them and guide them in that way.
So let's talk. Let's go off. I'm kind of going off of that, like what you said. So you're, and I mean, I am too, but I don't always like, um, I don't always go that route because I do enjoy running by myself.
Hmm.
Like I just enjoy it's, you know what I mean? It's like therapy to me. It's just like, I just love being out there, kind of like just going through my day. Like I run after like work and stuff after we get out of school, and it's just my time to like just, like let everything out. But you would say, and it's fine either way, but you would say like community, like getting with a run group is like what you prefer, right?
So
Or no.
not necessarily.
Okay.
So I consider myself a solo runner.
Okay.
Majority of the time, I run solo. I got with a run club because I felt like I needed to. I felt like I had, like I was so enjoying running alone that I wasn't pushing my comfort level and running with others. But I use
Mhm.
social
Okay.
media. I use social media as my run club, as my social
Right.
group. Like at first, when your algorithm changes, you see all the big people first. So basically, like the Matt Choice, right?
Hmm.
And they put up content that's engaging. So then you write to it, or you write something about it, right? Or if they
Yeah.
put up a story, you might write in a little box, "Oh, that was awesome," but they don't engage back. And then I just felt like, I'm not gonna. This is long. This is not going anywhere. Like, and not that I wanted to, but I'm writing. So like, if you got a
Like,
response back, that
right.
feels great.
You're taking the time to like reach out and say something. So it's like, okay, well, if you're not right, that kind of thing. Like if
Exactly.
they're not gonna like do that back, it's like,
Yeah, and not that they have to. You don't have
yeah,
to.
yeah, yeah.
But after a while, it's just like I'm talking to a blank space. But then, at first I wasn't really looking at like follower count, following. I was just seeing all these people pop up now running on my page, and I would write about their posts. And somebody responded. This guy called Gary, the Gary Louie. He was the first one to actually say something back about what I wrote. I can't remember what it was, but I was just shocked that, oh, he responded. That right there changed everything for me for running. It made me not feel alone, even though I was running alone.
Right.
So it's not that you have to be with the run club, but just find ways to continuously, like I said, if somebody's asking me a question, don't be the silent person like, I don't know. you know, or go to Strava. Don't invite that as even a small piece of community.
Yeah.
And so Instagram was the way that I had community. I'd see a post and I comment, laugh, or whatever. And if somebody responded, it gave me like a little bit of light back. Like, oh, you responded. You didn't have to. And I've met a few people in that way. And people that's like, hey, let's build together doing that,
Yeah.
And to me, that was community. And I could run alone and still have that.
Right.
And yeah, so
No.
going to
I,
the,
yeah.
I was
Well,
going to say, going to a,
I was just saying, I totally get that because I really started the whole like, because I'm not like a super social person,
mm-hmm,
like normally.
gotcha.
Like my family and my wife will tell you I'm just not. But like I identify with that because that's why I started the whole doing work thing was because I wanted to like, first and foremost, like put other people, like not just me on my
Gotcha.
page, like put other people
Mm-hmm.
too. You know what I
Gotcha.
mean? But also like build, a little
Right.
community that I could like do this sort of thing with now. So
Yeah.
yeah, I identify with what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah. It's awesome. It helps your own journey too, It
Right.
fuels you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Um, well, I don't know, man. Anything else you want to? I think we skipped around a little bit,
yeah.
but that's okay. That's all good.
I guess talk to me about, you talk to me about your journey as a runner when it comes to why,
Oh,
why
oh,
you wanted to build that community.
listen.
Why did you want to start it?
You're gonna flip it on
I'm
me.
going to flip it
I'm the
just for
one.
this one.
I'm the one asking the questions, man. No, I'm sorry. Go ahead. What'd you
Yeah,
say?
just elaborate a little bit more on when you said you connect with that, and so that's why you started, wanting to engage people on your page, and why. Tell me what was that moment, that story, that moment that made you say, you know what, I should do that. Do you remember? Was it on a run? Was it a dopamine kick?
I think it really was like a combination of. I don't think it happened on a run. I think it was just a combination of like I said before, I'm not like a social person. So, I mean, really, like I'm not, like outwardly just social to people. But I think that like this whole thing, like Instagram, like starting my page was really to kind of like the same thing of what you said, just to reach out to like and encourage, but encourage also, like encourage and just reach out to build, like kind of like an little online community that I could like be a part of, if that makes sense.
100%. So you like running alone, but you felt like you did want to be part of community too.
I do, and like that's one of my goals for this year is I want to participate in a run club at least maybe like once or twice and get my feet wet there and see like how that is because honestly like I don't do that. I am a lone runner,
Gotcha.
and I think that there's more people out there like that. I'm not against run clubs.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm like, hey, you know what? If that's your like jam, if that's your thing, like more power to you. So I'm not against that, but I think that there's solo runners that really value like their solo runs
Yeah.
and value that time just between like being out in nature and,
Mm-hmm.
like if you, whatever you believe in, if you believe in God or something else,
Mm-hmm.
like just having that time, like where you're like, man, like, like this is my
Yeah.
time, like outside and just, you know,
Isn't it
something
the
like that.
best, man? Isn't it the
Oh
best?
man, it is.
Like
Seriously, it really
when
is.
people say I run for therapy, and I'm like, I guess I did do run for therapy, and I'm just like hesitant to saying it, but man, I run for therapy. It's like
No, I mean, for real, it really
for
is.
real.
And and I'll tell you, like for me, and my hat like really says it
It's
all. And
in reverse for me. Can you
I
tell
have
me?
my,
For me,
what?
it's flipped the other way. Or
Oh, okay.
mental
So
health.
it just says take care of your mental health.
Gotcha. Okay.
That's all it says. And for me, like it really running for me, um, started as a mental health thing. Like I was really just, I don't know, man. I was just not in a good space, like mentally. Like I just had a lot of things happen in my life, and it was just like, man, I just went for a walk one day, and it was like, oh, like this is pretty cool. Like this helps my mind. So eventually the walk became a jog, like a slow jog, and then it was just like off to the races after that. Like literally, like I would sign up for races.
Yeah, man. It's like when people tell me like, oh, "Why do you run so much?" I say the dopamine. I'm like, so many people do drugs to get there, or play video games all day. I said, man, just go for a run, and that God-given chemical burst, like you can. I don't care what could be going on. Once that hits, I'm coming home. Once I get home, I'm happy. I'm a little
Yeah,
tired, but I'm happy.
yeah, and that's the same for me. Like I don't know if like, I mean, running is probably first, but my gym time too
Yeah,
is a very close second as far as that goes. Like I love my gym time. You
yeah.
know, like I'm not the same person if I don't get my gym time or my run
And
time.
your gym,
Somebody
and
said,
you have an in-home gym, right? Or you go to the gym?
no, I go to a gym here that's close to our house here.
How do
So
you feel socially being in a gym? Do you zone out there?
I pretty much zone out.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm the kind of person. Somebody said, "Hey, thank you for your comment." Somebody said I definitely run for therapy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I, dude, I'm the kind of person. I'll just tell you, like we're just sharing. I'm the kind of person like I get frustrated with people at the gym that just sit there and talk. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'm like, okay, like go hang out at a coffee shop or do something else if you're here to talk. You know?
Yeah.
Like I'm here to do my thing and like, focus and I don't know. So yes, so to answer your question, I think your question was something like social.
Yeah, I was just
What was your
wondering if,
question?
yeah, just it was more about, are you social at the gym or you do you zone out? Yeah.
Oh, no, no, no. I'm not social.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got a couple people there that I'll fist bump or like, they'll come by if I'm on the treadmill, they'll come by and give me a fist bump or whatever. But no, I don't really. I'm just there to work out.
Gotcha.
What
See, most of the
about
time,
you?
for
What
me,
about
most of
you?
the time I work out at home,
Mm,
so it's alone. But my kids, they were last year they were taking swimming, and so they were at the YMCA, and they have a gym, and so I was while they're swimming, or I just got addicted to it. I was going to the gym at the YMCA. Now again, I don't talk to anybody either at the gym, but
yeah.
it's funny the time I don't fist bump anybody. I don't have that relationship, but
It's not that deep for you.
here's where I did talk at the gym, and it's when it's one young girl, like she's probably maybe just out of high school. She was using a machine,
Hmm.
and she was using it. She was still in between her sets. She probably paused for a minute, but she was using the machine, and I was across from her, so I saw her.
Yeah.
And another guy came in and was like, can I get this real quick? Do a set in between, while you're waiting."
Yeah.
She looked like she wanted to tell him no, but she didn't. She got up, she let him use it. He jumped on the machine, he used it, and then he walked away. And when he walked away, he left all his sweat over the machine.
Oh,
And I
see.
looked, and I'm like,
Oh man.
and I went over to her. It's the only time I talked to somebody at the gym. And I went over there, I said, the next time someone asks to interrupt you in your set, tell them I got 5 more minutes left, come back then. Because
Right?
you shouldn't have to clean that. That was my pet peeve.
Well, no, and that's mine too. Hey, those that are watching, tell us your pet peeves. We've gone off into gym talk now. Tell us your gym pet peeves. Yeah, no. Well, first of all, with that, it is to me, it's bad gym etiquette for him
Oh,
to even
I
ask.
wouldn't ask either.
Let's talk about that. Like you don't ask like if somebody is already on a machine. You may ask this. You may ask how much do you have left.
Right, right.
All right. Am I
Or
right? You
if they're
guys
doing like a
watching?
circuit, if they're doing a circuit, I'd come over and say, "Hey, when you go to that machine, I'm gonna jump on this, but I'll wipe it down." Like if they're taking like 3, 4 machines, because they're going doing a circuit, then I might jump in and take one of the machines. But I consciously know, oh, they're doing a circuit. Let me let them know I'm gonna jump in while they move. But I'm being conscious that they're moving, and I won't take long. I'll make sure that by the time I know they're coming around, I'm out the way. You know.
Right.
And so, but yeah, I
And
usually don't ask.
also, yeah, and also while we're on this, right? Another pet peeve is for somebody to come and stand somewhat close to the machine I'm on and not say anything.
Like,
Like just stand there and watch me because I know that they're waiting, but I oh hold on, not putting the weights back. Yeah, that's you. Listen, put the weights back. You already put the work on putting the weights on, so put them back. But yeah, so somebody to come and like just stand by a machine, I'm like, okay, what?
and
Like,
just staring at you,
yeah,
waiting
yeah,
for you. They
like
can just
that's
say,
not cool.
"Hey, can you let me know when I'm gonna be over here? Can you let me know before you get off so nobody takes it?" Yeah,
Yeah, right.
yeah.
Yeah, that's all. That's all I'm asking you to do. Oh man, how do we
Oh
get
man.
off on this?
Well,
We got
what's
off
your
on
pet peeves in running? What's a running pet peeve?
uh, a running pet peeve. I would say,
I have mine.
um, well, this does not have to do with runners. But when I'm running, like on at a park, on a sidewalk, whatever, if somebody is coming
Uh-oh.
like family of people or something, or there's like a group of people that are like you know what I mean? Like I'm going this way, they're going coming this
Mm-hmm.
way on a sidewalk that is pretty narrow, let's
Gotcha.
say. Like if I'm running and they're just walking, like could you could you move? Because people sometimes people don't move,
They don't.
and I
They
have
don't move if they're
to go.
walking too.
Yeah, and I'm going at a good speed, and I have to go around them. I don't know. Is that petty?
I don't think it's petty. I think I mean, first of all, it's a pet peeve. So who cares if it's petty? It's your thing.
Right.
But no, I don't think that's petty. I think that just like in New York, like there's like the common sense that everybody knows, stay to the right. If I'm coming this way, I stay to the right. You stay to the right. Naturally, even if we're walking, you got the right
Right.
side. I got the right side. So yeah, if you're running, like you see me coming,
Right.
like aren't you
And
aware that I'm
yeah,
running?
and I'm running, and you're just walking. Like you could just move a little bit, but there's people that they won't move.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You
So that
know,
really isn't. That really doesn't have to do with other runners. I can't really think of a pet peeve.
here's my pet
Um,
peeve with running, and it's
yeah,
funny.
you go.
This might be you.
Okay.
We'll see. When I was with my mom, she lives in South Carolina, and so and she lives near Myrtle Beach. So when I would run in that area, and everybody says hello. Everybody, your walkers, people sitting on their balconies or whatever. Um, Hi, yeah, hello, right? So I got used to that while I was down there that
Yeah.
last summer.
Yeah.
But then I come back to New York and I'm running, and if I see another runner, I'm like, "Hey," and they just ignore me,
And
and
they
I'm
don't
like,
wait back.
nothing, just straight ignore me. So then I'm like, okay, whatever, not everybody has to say hello, but when
Yeah.
you do like 10 runners and like only one say hello, it's like I'm not saying hello anymore. I'm going back to my stern, leave me alone, New York attitude.
Right. Oh man, yeah, yeah, that's a pet peeve of mine too. Like, if I give you a nod or I wave to you, if you don't wave back, like that's just
Yeah,
rude.
just a little something like a just a
Right?
you know.
Yeah.
But
Does
yeah,
anybody have any other run pet peeves that's on here? I don't know. I think we have two people still on here.
what's your next race?
Okay. Okay, so my next race is okay. So I was going to do a half marathon that was the Oklahoma City uh, Memorial
Okay.
half marathon, and so what that had to do with was I don't know if you remember like 1995, the Oklahoma City bombing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yep.
well this run it's a half marathon, it's 5K, it's all of the things.
Got it.
So it was it's a run to like kind of remember that and pay tribute to that. So that was going to be my run most recently, but unfortunately my dad got put in the
I
hospital
seen that.
for
Sorry about
for
that. Yeah.
some stuff. Oh no, I mean
He's good.
he's got cancer, but we're gonna start chemo, and we're just praying that everything is gonna be okay. So, but that kind of put a stop to that because it was a lot of overnights at the hospital, and it just really threw me off. Like mentally, I wasn't in the same space
Fully understand.
to run it.
Yeah.
So I was supposed to do that just recently, but I've got a 5K coming up on May the 10th,
Oh.
and then I've got another half marathon coming up on May the 18th.
Oh, so you got some stuff coming up back to back.
Yeah, I'm doing back to back.
Is that normally normal for you?
No,
No.
not really.
Okay.
Um, not really, but I'm gonna give it a go and see what happens after the 5K. I'm really gonna use that next week as like a taper week and really just kind of like, you know what I mean? Like calm down a little bit
Okay.
as far as running, not overdo it, and then hopefully be ready for that half marathon on the 18th. So.
Right. You'll be ready.
Yeah, I hope so, man.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
You'll be ready.
hey, do you want to add anything else before we get out of here?
No, man. I just let's just stay in touch. Maybe one day I'll make it to Oklahoma, or you come up in New York, and we'll get some miles in together.
Yeah, for sure, man. All right, man. Well, take care.
All right, man.
Listen, we'll be talking, okay?
All right, man.
All right.
Peace, brother.
Thanks for everybody that logged on and asked questions and made comments, all that stuff.
Awesome.
All right. Thanks, man. Have a good evening.
You too.